Hey Gemini, what's up gang? I hope everybody is well. We're gonna go ahead and just do some general messages here, okay? Just random messages, whatever comes out. If that's something that interests you, go ahead and stick around. Gemini, if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please take a look at my description box because that's gonna have any information that you would need to know. And yes, this is a Gemini channel. However, if you vibe, you drive, so go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Gemini, if you're returning, welcome back. I hope that you're well. I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope that you're doing what's best for you. Thank you for all the love, all the support. Gemini, thank you for all the good vibes because it really does mean the world. All right, Gemini, let's go ahead and get into this, okay? Lilies could be significant because I was seeing them at like the calla lily, okay, in particular, or maybe a tiger lily. And I was also getting that energy from that song, Feel No Ways from Drake. I keep hearing that song ever since I tapped into your guys' energy and sat down to do this reading. I keep hearing that part where he says, I was only gone for the last few months, but you ain't had the time to wait on me. And then he says, I tried for you. There's more to life than sleeping in and getting high with you. So there is like this energy, Gemini, and I strongly feel like this is somebody whose their energy is towards you, but it could be the other way around. So get in where you fit in. But I feel like somebody is kind of, you guys parted ways and they have came back and they've taken a look at you. Now, whether or not they've done this face to face or whether they're checking out your social media or they've seen you out in person or something they heard through the grapevine, I don't know. Somehow they have reconnected with your energy. And basically the feeling is, I was only gone for the last few months. You didn't have no time to wait on me. Like I told you why I was leaving. I was leaving because I needed to better myself. I was leaving because I needed to build this. It's like you didn't believe them or something. There's something like that. It's a very specific message, Gemini, but there is somebody that almost wanted you to wait on them or left you under the assumption of that I'm doing this for both of us. And you didn't believe it, or you were like, yeah, okay, or the results were taking too long or something. And they came back and it's like, you've changed, you're different, you've moved on. Some of you have, you're in new relationships. Some of you are having babies, or you're getting married or engaged or something like that. There's something about this energy of like, I was doing this for both of us, or there's something about that. It's like there's more to life than sleeping in and getting high with you. Like something wasn't good. It was toxic and they recognized that. Maybe you recognized it too. And that's why you weren't waiting for their ass, right? I don't know, Gemini. Let's go ahead and get into it. I don't know what that is. That's just what I was getting. I feel like it's a channel message that needed to come out. It might not have nothing to do with the reading, okay? So let's see. Generous energy, but that was way too many cards. So what do we have for Gemini? Okay. We have Desert Sand, Awaken Your Creativity coming out with Your Love Has Aged. I mean, come on. That's literally, look, this is 19, but it looks like IG. That could be somebody checking you out on Instagram. Somebody is seeing you in your prime. Somebody is seeing you very confident right now, Gemini. Somebody is seeing you healed. Somebody is seeing you doing your thing. And they see that your love has aged. You don't feel the same way about them. Hell, you don't feel the same way about yourself anymore. That's kind of the energy I'm getting. Yeah, inner strength and immunity. You have grown up, you have healed, you've stepped into some kind of power within yourself, and somebody recognizes that. Now, on another note, you are healing your creativity. Desert sand, it's almost giving, I keep hearing desert rose too, so that could be significant for somebody. But I'm getting this energy of like, there has been a drought in your creativity or in your passions, your drive. Maybe you have felt like, you're not connecting like you used to, or you don't feel connected to the project. I don't feel passionate about this shit anymore. I don't want to put any time into it. Or I feel deflated. I feel like there's no point. There's this energy here of your confidence or your drive, your passion, your creativity, something like that, had taken a hit in the past. There is that kind of energy. And I feel like you are awakening this now. Like it's all of a sudden you're feeling like your muse is back. You're feeling more creative. You're feeling inspired. You're regaining some kind of confidence within yourself. You're putting out really good like energy, Gemini. And if you're creating something like, maybe content, or maybe you actually do like create like maybe jewelry or candles, or I'm getting like massage therapy too. Maybe you create your own oils, or that's something you want to do, Gemini. I'm getting this energy of like whatever you touch or whatever it is that you put your essence, your energy into, it's very healing and it has a very good energy to it, okay? It says release your fears. Sorry, I'm blind as a bat. I can't even see that. It says release your fears and find the humor. Yeah, you're finding like you're choosing to laugh in the face of fear instead of running and cowering, because it's like, you know that you have to face it regardless. So it's like you're gonna go running, screaming towards it like a madman, and maybe scare your own fears a little bit. Like, there's something about that. Like, there's something about, I wouldn't advise anybody doing this, but there's almost like you getting in the water and you chasing the sharks. I don't know how that's gonna work out for you, but I'm just getting that. That's what they're showing me. It's like suddenly you've turned around and like now your fear is fearing you, because that's how much you've conquered it. That's just the energy I'm getting, okay? So please do take those channel messages as they resonate, because, you know, oh wow, those two coming out together, that is crazy. And Lighthouse wanting to come through. I don't take reversals with this deck, so don't sweat it. Himalaya, pure love on the bottom of the deck. That is that strong healing energy here, Gemini. And we do have Mallow coming out with Listen Well and Fully, and Azure, which is angelic communication. So you're feeling very connected to the divine right now, at least the Gemini I'm talking to. Okay, you're feeling very connected to the divine, and you are getting some kind of communication from the other side. And this is healing communication. This is communication that is helping you move forward, helping you release some kind of dark, sticky, webby energy. That's what they're showing me. Like, dark, sticky, webby energy is getting released off of you. Something might have had a grasp on you or a hold on you, or there was some kind of dark energy that was maybe sent to you by people who went to Hogwarts. They feel like they know something now. I don't know. It's just like they picked up their diploma offline. I don't know. There's something like that, okay? Somebody was really like amateurish with their work and tried to put something on you and it backfired. That's just for somebody, okay? This person, I don't know. Anyways, that's what I'm getting, okay? Strong Capricorn energy. I'm also getting Aquarius energy, Virgo, Pisces, Cancerian, Scorpio. Take it as it resonates, okay? But I feel like you're getting some kind of angelic communication that's showing you that your creativity is reawakened, or that there's a new path for you, that there's something out there to get excited about, a new adventure or something is on the horizon here, Gemini. I feel it very strongly. I feel like Spirit wants you to listen to your intuition, listen to the downloads that are coming in, listen to your body, listen to your instincts right now. It's like there's this energy. They're giving me the card from the Prism. I feel like every time I say that, I feel like I'm saying, you guys hear prison, but it's not prison, it's prism. Prism with the M as in mallow. And it is the card that's talking about consciousness. Oh gosh. I don't know why it's so important that you guys see this card, but for some reason it is. That's the card that they were just showing me, okay? And there's this energy here of like being completely aware of everything and everyone. Maybe you're feeling like your gifts are on like hyper overload and you can't really categorize and get everything into its proper area. Like everything's just blending in. You don't know what's what. Some of you guys are getting a lot of messages from the other side and you're not sure if you're deciphering them correctly. There is this energy too of maybe seeing something that is kind of not, it doesn't feel like it's scary, Gemini, but it feels like it's a little bit like shocking or out of the ordinary, or you're not really expecting to see this. Yes, El Sol, there's something that's going to happen that is like loud and clear that was a message from Spirit. There could be some kind of strange synchronicities and like things that are happening too. Yeah, Spirit is really speaking to you right now, encouraging you to speak your truth as well. This is, you know, the really weird synchronicities. It could be something that it's like there's no way that was not a message, or there's no way that wasn't meant for you. It's very synchronistic. It's reminded me of like when I just, you know, on my birthday, I went to my Mecca, which my Mecca is the Lowe's garden department, okay, because I like plants and they always have good stuff at that Lowe's. So I went there to go look around, and they had a whole bunch of clearance plants that looked really good. So I went over there and I was looking, and it was like first thing in the morning, and I usually don't go first thing in the morning, but for some reason, my schedule, it just happened to be that way. And the lady on the loudspeaker was like, "Good morning, guys. We're going to get our day started off right, blah, blah, blah." She's doing her little spiel and everything. And suddenly she goes, "And I just want to give a big shout out and say a very happy birthday to," and then it kind of like, I couldn't hear the name. But I was like, what? Because it was my birthday. And I was like, are you serious right now? And for a second, like, I even had to just like stop. I was like, is this real? Is this one of those moments where it's like the Truman Show and there's an audience somewhere watching me? And you know what I mean? Because I was like, there's no way, right? There's absolutely no way. So that was just, it was really a crazy synchronicity. And it was to the point where it's like, I had to have been in the right spot at just the right time. Everything in my life had to have put me to where I was at that moment, to walk into that store, to hear that birthday message on my birthday. Because obviously employees there don't have birthdays every motherfucking day, and they obviously don't have birthdays on my birthday all the time, right? So it was just a very huge synchronicity, and I was just like, thank you, Spirit, for the birthday wishes. That's what I felt like it was. I felt like it was Spirit giving me a birthday wish, like saying happy birthday to me, which is so crazy. Because the listen well and fully with angelic communication, I'm telling you, there's something like that that could be happening for you guys. It feels like that with Awaken Your Creativity. That's exactly what that feels like. Like you have this communication that comes through from the other side and you're like, whoa. Some of you guys, this could be like you get a jolt of almost like energy or electricity or something that makes you feel like you're just reawakened. Okay, I want to pull some tarot, I think. Look, I was only gone for the last few months. But you ain't had the time to wait on me. Yeah. I don't know, there's something about that, right? Oh Lord. Okay guys, let's see what we got going on for Gemini. What is this awakening to creativity? What is this for Gemini? What's awakening within Gemini currently? Because something is definitely awakening. We have the Eight of Wands coming out, look, with the Temperance, Sagittarius energy, but also your guides and your angels all over you right now, helping you alchemize, helping you create new energy for your life. I feel like a lot of you are feeling very creative or very passionate right now. You're feeling very inspired. So if you're an artiste, you are doing your artiste thing right now. I'm getting street performers too. I'm getting contortionists. I'm getting flame thrower, swallower thingy. I don't know. They're showing me somebody with a sword that's on fire, put it down their throat or something like that. Maybe somebody's in the circus or something, or Cirque du Soleil. I have picked up on that before, so I don't know. Maybe that person's watching again. I'm getting that kind of energy. I'm also getting like strippers or dancers, performer type of energy is what I'm getting, okay? If you perform any kind of service. This could even be just like, you know, maybe you work at some kind of bar or some kind of restaurant where you are part of the whole atmosphere, bitch. Like you're part of it. You know, you're not just some off in the corner and you're just the wait staff, but like it's a main attraction, the staff for them people to come to this. I don't know. So this could be like Hooters, okay, or something like that, where it's like you're expected to be on, you're expected to be, you know, have your personality going and your persona going and be in that work mode or that performing mode. There's something like that, okay, Gemini? Maybe you have been healing from something. For some of you, I'm seeing ballet dancers and I'm seeing something with the ankle. So there could have been something that has been healing if you were dancing or you're performing something. There's something with the knee or the ankle, the leg, something like that, hamstring, I don't know, that was injured. And I feel like what's happening is it's healing now and you're getting back to the groove of things. Yeah. There's something about that. Okay. Either way, I feel like, again, your creativity is awakened. It's alive. You're feeling very intuitive. You're feeling very spiritually connected, and you're feeling very emotionally connected to yourself too right now, possibly to others, animals, children, you know, your loved ones in your life. You could be feeling very connected and very protective of those people right now. Some of you could be trying to like go on vacation, or you're trying to, you know, have a family reunion or something. I'm getting some of you guys could be having a family reunion and there's like a lot of the same sign. Like maybe there's a lot of fire signs or something. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I am, okay? Very specific energies coming out in these readings, but I'm just saying what I get so that way if it resonates, it resonates. So what's awakening right now is your creative flow. Eights could be significant. This is definitely energy that's carrying over from a past life too, Gemini. Whatever this is that you do now, you've done it before. So if you were a ballet dancer now, you were a dancer in another life too. It might not have been ballet, but for some of you, it is like the same kind of energy. So if you were a psychic, you know, or a healer of some type of sorts in this life, then you were in a past life as well. There's something that you are learning to kind of, there's an there's like an alchemist type of energy here, where it's like the merging of two worlds. So there's almost like in your past life, you had a skill set or a talent that you did in a certain way, Gemini. And in this life, you do it in a little bit of a different way, and you're learning how to kind of mold that together. You might not realize that's what you're doing. It could just be other influence, like you have a natural ability that's already inside of you, but you're learning to do it in a different way. So the natural ability would be what carried over from your past life, and you learning a new technique from maybe somebody around you is this new life getting introduced. I hope that makes sense to you, okay? But there is something about you working really hard on your passions, working really hard on whatever this is that you're wanting to, again, perform here. For some of you, it might be hip hop dancing, okay, or something like that. I'm getting jump roping too, for whatever reason. There's something really active or performant, like doing some kind of performing. Some of you really are, you know, you make some kind of candles, or I'm hearing like you write spells, or you create your own, what are those? The things I never use. The tarot spreads. Yeah, I don't use them. I don't know. Maybe I should, but I don't. I will throw whatever comes out there. Anyways, I feel like you're really relaxing right now. You're getting back into the groove of things. For those of you that are coming off of some kind of rehab where you are mending some kind of injured body part, it feels like you are just kind of getting back into the groove of thing. I feel this energy of somebody who's waking up early to go for runs or something like that, okay? There is something like that. Yeah, you're really working something out to release this stagnant energy that you're feeling. That's just for some of you. That's not for everybody. For some, this is like a spiritual workout. Like you're just expressing yourself. You're working really hard on your skill, on your talent. And this is, again, working out that stagnant energy that's been kind of built up. So listen well and fully. What does Spirit want Gemini to listen well and fully in regards to, though? Okay? There's something about this 69 here. 69 could be significant for somebody. Somebody's car could be 60, like was made in year 69. But what I'm getting is like the yin yang energy. No, that's what I'm getting with it. What is can't even speak. What does Gemini need to listen well and fully in regards to? Okay. 6 of Pentacles, Gemini. Justice on the bottom of the deck. This could be about work, but you know what I'm getting? I'm kind of getting the toxic cycles, the things in your life you know you need to end, right? 6 of Pentacles with the justice to the world. It's like, what are you giving into? What are you exchanging energy with? And is this something that leaves you feeling balanced and healthy? We have Libra energy. Oh my God. Is the retrograde? I know the retrograde is not going on. I don't know why I'm so stuttery. Maybe something makes you agitated or nervous, or there's this energy of like kind of feeling very jittery. Maybe you're drinking too much caffeine, Gemini, right? Working all night. I don't know. There's something like that, or maybe you're in like a creative frenzy. Like I know what that feels like when you're in that artist panic where you're just like, you know, up all night working and then having to do whatever you're doing during the day working. It's like there's something about gaining some kind of balance, because we see it twice here. So maybe there's some kind of energy of needing to gain some kind of balance between your creative passions and then letting yourself rest. Because maybe now that the spark is here again, you're like, oh, hell no, I'm going to build, I'm going to create, I'm going to dance, I'm going to work, I'm going to swim, I'm going to climb, I'm going to sing, I'm going to do everything that I wasn't feeling like doing while I was down, because now that I have this burst of energy, it's like I want to go. And I understand that, but Spirit's like, this burst of energy really isn't going anywhere for a minute. You're actually going to be in this cycle for a second here to be able to feel inspired and feel like you're able to create, Gemini. So just make sure that you are giving back to yourself. That's why you had to take that moment to begin with. I get the energy for some of you guys, because you were depleting yourself, overworking yourself. So pace yourself. And there is also this energy of, again, recognizing the energy that you're exchanging with. And is it balanced? Is it fair? Is it karmically correct? With the world, letting cycles end that need to end so new ones can begin. There is this energy of somebody from your past that feels like they fucked up. Scorpio energy, I don't know. Libra's out here as well, though. Any fixed sign, too. Figure it out, guys, okay? But there is somebody that does feel like they messed up. They kind of want to shake up things. I feel like this person does want to come towards you, but they're also like, should I just let this go? I mean, there's somebody that feels like you see through them, like you see the real them, and it's not always pretty. You know, they might see the real you too, and it's not always pretty, but I feel like there's this energy here of somebody from your past that it wasn't really equal in the give and take, and you recognize that. I feel like you might have pulled back your energy, Gemini. You closed out a cycle. Somebody does want to make a return. That's not for everybody. For the majority of you, it was the first thing we talked about. What are you giving your energy to? What are you energy exchanging with? Is it balanced? Is it fair? Is it leading you to the results that you want to have? That's what Spirit's talking to you about, trying to get you to pay attention to this, because there might be a change that's needed. Okay, Azure, angelic communication. Spirit, I feel like Spirit's talking to you. I also get Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Uriel. So we have Ace of Cups. We have so many repeating numbers, guys, okay? So 6s are significant. 8s are definitely significant. We have the 8 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, 8 of Cups, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, okay? Like 8s could, you might, I don't know, there could be something like that, like where you see a whole bunch of numbers in sequence. Like your receipt is 88888, right? And then you see a license plate that's like 888, and then you see, you know, you go out to eat and it's the bill is 88. Like there's something like that, or 808, that you could be seeing like the same number over and over, to the point where you're like, okay, there's something like that. Not for everybody, obviously. I just feel like, you know, you're getting, yeah, they're showing me Mrs. Doubtfire. You're getting this. Oh, I'm sorry. They give me certain signals and I know what they're talking about. And it's like, for Mrs. Doubtfire, it's like, help is on the way. That's what I'm trying to say. You're getting some kind of angelic support that's coming in, and they are communicating to you about this. You're getting some kind of boost of love, man. They're giving you love vibes from the other side. That's the energy I'm really getting, because I feel like you feel like you're trapped, or you're stuck, or you've been stuck. There is this energy of being in mental anguish, or creating some kind of mental prison for yourself. They want you to become enlightened. They want you to see that the prison's in your mind, man, and that you're free anytime you allow yourself to be free, okay? It may be hard, it may take work, it may take disappointing people, it may take, you know, having to put your pride to the side for some of you guys. Whatever it is, though, anything is possible. You know, if you desire healing, if you desire growth, if you desire change, Gemini, it is possible. And your guides right now, they want to give you like a love boost. That's what I'm getting. So when you sleep, Gemini, you might be getting like, I don't want to be creepy or anything, but your angels could definitely be watching you while you sleep, or your guides or your ancestors. There's definitely angelic beings, people, you know, guides from the other side, energy from the other side that's watching you while you sleep, and it almost infusing you with healing, loving energy, okay? That's one message. Another message I'm getting, your empathy is just on right now. You're feeling everything. Like I said, it's really hard for some of you guys right now to decipher, is this, that? I mean, even me, myself, I've been very sporadic and all over the place in this message, I feel like. Because I'm just getting so much at once. And I feel like some of you guys could feel like that. Like it's just coming to you. You might need to do some kind of protective, you know, visualizations or protective rituals, anything that you like to do. If you like put yourself in a bubble of light, if you like to wear crystals, if you like to, you know, maybe cleanse your house with, you know, sage or Palo Santo or something like that. But there is something about wearing something protective on your body, Gemini, or at least just, you know, doing that visualization, getting yourself into that mindset of my energy is my own, and anybody else's energy and emotions, it bounces off and it returns to sender, okay? You might need to do that moving forward, especially if there's going to be times where you're going to be in large crowds, or you're going to be working on stuff with groups of people, because you don't want to be hit with everything. You're just so open right now, and you have to be open while all the sadness comes out. That's what Spirit's saying. Like, while all the sadness is getting siphoned out and they're injecting you with their love energy. I know that sounds strange, but that's what I'm getting, okay? I feel like it's like you have to be open. So while you're open, we don't want you confused, right? So it's like, just kind of, you'll know what's benefiting you and what's not benefiting you. Spirit is basically saying, you're feeling very fired up and inspired to work on certain things. That's what you need to put your energy into, because there is something that has massive potential here. It's going to help you grow, help you gain some kind of financial independence too, with this 9 Pentacles that's sitting here. Like, let us do the work on your heart. Let us do the work on, you know, healing you energetically. Focus on whatever this is that you're feeling very inspired to create right now. Or again, perform or something like that. Look. We got the Ace of Wands coming out with the Ace of Cups. There's a lot of synchronizing like doubles and things like that, Gemini. I'm telling you though, Magician, you are creating right now. You are manifesting. And they are giving you, again, like infusing you with healing energy, but you're also getting the inspiration. Like they're giving you the downloads. Like some of you have lacked that inspiration. Maybe you've had writer's block or a creator's block or something, and suddenly you're just like, oh my God, I know what I want to write about, or I know what I want to paint, or I know, you know, what song I want to make, or what beat I want to create. There's something like that. You just weren't feeling it, and now you suddenly are. It's your angelic team giving you support though. Okay, let's go ahead and get into some. Well, this is just going to be advice / general messages. Although my whole reading always seems to be advice, guys. Like, that's just how my readings are. I give advice as I go. But, we're going to see. Okay. I know y'all won't mind. So what do we got going on here for Gemini? What do they need to know? Balance, spirituality, and practicality. It's literally what I was saying. A new romantic cycle begins. Ew. For some of you, listen, guys. Yes, I'm not really seeing a lot of love, though. Are you? I mean, yeah, sure. There could be a love that's entering your life, and maybe that's something that you are needing to kind of keep balance. Like maybe when you get into love situations, Gemini, it takes over everything, and it's like you need to, you know, that's why Spirit keeps your ass isolated. It's like I'm gonna keep you isolated until you meet the one, the real one, the one time for the one time. Okay, so that way you don't get distracted and you don't make any progress along the way with these nobodies. And I don't mean that in a negative way, because I know that these nobodies for some of y'all were definitely somebodies, okay? But in Spirit's eyes, it's like these are not the one, Gemini. Don't be putting all this energy into these connections where it's like you really need to be putting that energy into yourself, okay? So if there's this energy of like, you know, you feel like you've been isolated a lot when it comes to relationships, that could be why. Because Spirit sees how intensely giving you are, how much love you have to give, and you're just ready to give it, and you will give it. You'll give more to the relationship, to this person, than you will to yourself, your aspirations, your dreams. It's like you fall off a little bit, and it's okay. There's no judgment here, boo. Remember, I'm always in the boat with you guys. Always in the boat, okay? It's just that Spirit's saying it's time to kind of get that back into balance and realize that there is a perfect partner out there for you. And when I say perfect, I mean perfectly imperfect. There is somebody that's out there for you. And when you meet this person, you're going to be in the right space where you're going to feel very balanced. You're going to understand the equal give and take that's needed. If you're already there, great. You could meet this person anytime now, okay? Because we do see a new romantic cycle beginning. Now, for others of you, for the majority of you, I really do feel like this new romantic cycle could possibly be within, again, doing something that you love. I just saw the flock of birds fly by. I don't know why that's significant, but maybe it is. Like, you know what? The card from here where it's talking about the energy gaining momentum, I think there's a flock of birds in that too. There's something about that. Some kind of energy is gaining momentum in your life. You're feeling very excited and passionate. So this could be talking about that. A new cycle beginning where you're doing something that you love. Take it as it resonates, right? What else do we have for Gemini? The new romantic cycle came back out with prosperity lies ahead. That's what I'm saying. For some of you guys, you're just going to start you're going to start doing what you love, even if that means you have to cut out things that you don't love. So say that you work at a job that it's like, I don't have to have this job. I don't like this job. I don't have to have it. I could sacrifice. I could make less money, or I could figure things out for a while. I could pick up my side hustles a little bit. I could do something about this. I don't have to sit here, even if it makes me uncomfortable to move and change. Some of you are wanting to do that. You're wanting to start really having a life where you're doing things that you love. You don't want to wake up every day to go to a place that you don't want to be at. It feels like you're wasting your life away, and some of you might feel like that, and that is also a way that Spirit is trying to get you to balance yourself out, Gemini. I feel like I've been talking a while, and I looked at the timer, and holy moly, it's 29 minutes. I have been. Okie dokie. Show the world the real you, right? But show yourself the real you, too. Stand in your authenticity, okay? There's something about that, okay? But you're stepping out. That's the energy here. You're stepping out. You're showing the world who you really are. You're doing the things that you love. You're going towards the things that you love. You're balancing yourself out. You're feeling more inspired. It's a really good vibe, Gemini. I think we're going to cut the reading here, though. So I do hope it helps. I hope it resonates. I hope it does something. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.